BlackBerry, once the most powerful phone on the planet. The device trusted by executives, governments, and presidents. The phone that quietly ran the business world. And then, almost overnight, it disappeared. This is the hidden chapter of BlackBerry. Not slowly, not quietly, not gradually, but shockingly fast. In less than 6 years, BlackBerry went from total domination to complete irrelevance. A company worth tens of billions, reduced to a cautionary tale. And here's the surprising part. It wasn't Apple, it wasn't Android, and it wasn't bad luck. It was one belief, one mindset, that destroyed a giant. Before iPhones, before Android, before touchscreens and app stores, there was BlackBerry. Back then, phones were simple. Calls, texts, maybe email if you were lucky. But BlackBerry was different. If you were important, you had one. CEOs carried them everywhere. Lawyers depended on them daily. Governments trusted them completely. In fact, some governments refused to allow any other phone. Even the White House resisted switching. BlackBerry wasn't about entertainment, or fun, or showing off. It was about trust. Your emails were encrypted. Your messages were protected. Your data felt untouchable. BlackBerry wasn't cool. It was powerful, and power made it feel permanent. The rise. BlackBerry began in 1984, long before smartphones existed. The company wasn't even called BlackBerry yet. It was Research in Motion, or RIM. At first, they didn't build phones at all. They focused on wireless communication systems. Slowly, they found their niche. Then came the breakthrough. Push email. Emails that arrived instantly. No refreshing. No waiting. No logging in. For businesses, this was revolutionary. Executives could respond immediately. Deals moved faster. Decisions happened in real time. Then came the keyboard. Small, clicky, physical. People typed faster than ever. They checked email constantly, even during meetings. Some users became so addicted. They joked that BlackBerry was like a drug. They called it CrackBerry. By the early 2000s, BlackBerry dominated corporate America. Banks relied on it. Law firms demanded it. Governments standardized it. By 2007, BlackBerry had over 20 million users worldwide. They weren't competing. They were defining the market. The turning point. Then, 2007 happened. Steve Jobs walked onto a stage, held up a phone, and quietly changed the future. No keyboard, just glass. A phone controlled by touch, powered by software. The internet, in your pocket. The iPhone, inside BlackBerry headquarters. The reaction wasn't fear. It was confidence. Executives laughed. Who wants to type on glass? They said, where's the keyboard? They asked. Business users won't want this. They believed. To BlackBerry, the iPhone looked like a toy. They believed real work required real keys. They believed hardware mattered more than software. And most importantly, they believed users would never change. That belief felt logical, but it was fatal. The shift they missed. While BlackBerry stayed confident, the world moved fast. Apple launched the App Store. Developers rushed in immediately. Thousands of apps appeared, then tens of thousands. Games, maps, music, social media, productivity tools. Android followed quickly behind. Phones stopped being email machines. They became everything devices. Cameras replaced point-and-shoots. Maps replaced GPS units. Apps replaced laptops for many tasks. BlackBerry watched this happen and did almost nothing. They didn't just underestimate apps. They ignored them. Their operating system stayed outdated. Their developer tools were frustrating. Innovation slowed. The future was being built, just not on BlackBerry. The decline. By 2010, the cracks were impossible to hide. Employees wanted iPhones. Companies wanted flexibility. BlackBerry still pushed keyboards, still pushed email, still pushed the past. When touchscreen BlackBerries finally arrived, they felt slow, unresponsive, outdated. The competition felt modern. BlackBerry felt old. Market share dropped steadily. At first quietly, then suddenly, all at once. Users left. Developers disappeared. Brand loyalty faded. Every update came too late. Every decision felt reactive. BlackBerry was no longer leading. It was chasing. The last stand, BlackBerry 10. Inside the company, confusion spread. Leadership changed. Strategies shifted. Confidence eroded. In 2013, BlackBerry made one final attempt. BlackBerry 10, a brand new operating system, built from scratch, designed to reset everything. But the timing was terrible. Developers were gone. Users were gone. Momentum was gone. The App Store was empty. The hype was missing. The excitement never arrived. Carriers didn't promote it. Stores barely mentioned it. Consumers ignored it completely. The market had already chosen. The lesson. The aftermath was brutal. Stock prices collapsed. Mass layoffs followed. Entire departments vanished. Once busy offices emptied. A tech giant shrank into the background. BlackBerry, the king of business phones, was officially dethroned. But here's the real lesson. BlackBerry wasn't killed by Apple or Android. It was killed by belief. Belief that past success guaranteed the future. Belief that customers wouldn't change. Belief that innovation could wait. Success blinded them. And BlackBerry isn't unique. Nokia believed keyboards were enough. Different industries. Same mistake. Dominance is fragile. Adaptation is survival. History doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. That is the hidden chapter of BlackBerry. Next time, we'll see how Blockbuster ignored a tiny company called Netflix and how one decision destroyed an empire. History keeps leaving clues. The question is, are you paying attention? Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.